What up? What up? What up, y'all? Happening? It's Saturday night. I am in the kennel. I'm fixing to get some cleaning in here. Wow, Lil Mac, Scarlet, Sweet Pea, and Scarface. Hey, y'all chill out. Scarlet, stop, girl. Look, Scarface getting beat up by his cousin. That's his cousin. Getting beat up by his cousin's tail. Taking so late. What? You want the camera on you? T&T, what up? You want the camera? You want the camera on you? Why you can't be like Kennel? Hi, beautiful. And my girl Victoria. What? Oh, you always want the attention. So look, man, do what's good for kennel cough. Look, man, let me tell you something. Kennel cough, I bring the dogs to the vet, man. I let the vet take care of all those little needs, bro, and I ain't got to worry about it. Hotep, what up, brother? Look, Canella, y'all. Canella is in her first heat, so Canella's chilling. That little wild thing got to stay in his kennel, and Victoria is coming in heat. So Victoria is in her kennel as well. Clarence Smith, what up? What's happening, y'all? So look, man, I'm just in the kennel cleaning. Just enjoying the bulls and the knowledge, man. That's what's happening. Does her name have a meaning? Nah, well, I ain't gonna say it doesn't have a meaning because you know what? It really does. So, y'all, I didn't take the notifications off. What's up? What's up, Zulu? I didn't take the notifications off, so they gonna be coming in, y'all. So, the meaning of her name, I'm gonna tell you this. My sister-in-law, Miss Nellie Baby, I'm gonna have to hold it. Miss Nellie Baby is like one of our biggest supporters, and she loves Canella. So what I said, well, you know what? It's time that we name a puppy after you. You've been a real huge supporter. So Canella, aka Miss Nellie Baby, that's what it is. So that's kind of like where we got the Canella from. What's happening, y'all? So, man, we're just going to talk a little bit tonight, y'all. I'm holding the camera. I'm actually cleaning up at the same time. It's a good night for all questions. You know, questions on breeding, questions on matching up, questions on how do you go about a story behind that works for me. That's what's up, man. Yep, that's what's up. So, everything, man, my whole entire life, Zulu family, my brother. You starting it off early, man. I greatly appreciate it, man. So Zulu, this is what we're gonna do, man. Since you just dropped the 9-piece, this is how we're gonna do it, my brother. If there's any question that you would like to know, maybe that'll help your program, that'll help your YouTube channel, that'll help anything you got going on. You guys see them on here, make sure y'all go follow them. You jumped it off, man. You sent the $9.99 super chat. If there's anything that you would like to know right here, live, shoot, man. What you got? What's your best question for me, my brother? That's how we're gonna do it. Yep, that's how we're gonna do it tonight. Y'all, I'm a shovel and talk that talk at the same time. I got the fan off in the back, so the noise can't bother us. I got the front face camera on, and we gonna get down, man. We gonna get down tonight. But that's a great question, bro, actually. So, you know how I know whenever I have too many dogs? Whenever puppies start growing up and I see them start to change. So, I'm gonna take you guys back to 9 years ago when I had Diesel, aka the Big Mac. I had Diesel working on a flirt pole. I had Diesel working on a spring pole. I had Diesel staying. And then as Tick came up, Tick does the same thing. Although he doesn't work on the spring pole, like Diesel does, I have his full attention. Lil Mac, I have Lil Mac's full attention. But I'm gonna tell you this, Victoria, to the point when Victoria came up, I had like 12 dogs inside this building. And guess what? Victoria don't do nothing. Victoria is just a dog who loves her life. She don't sit, she don't stay, she hates the leash. The leash, she hates it. So I noticed that at that point in time, I had too many dogs that weren't being utilized in here. And you know what? You know, a lot of people look at it like, oh man, you know, like, um, you getting rid of your dogs, you getting rid of this, or you getting rid of that. But, you know, you have to be mentally, you know, stable to be able to say, like, you know what? I got too many dogs to where I'm not even utilizing them to their full potential. They're just sitting around. So if I can be unselfish and let them go live a good life somewhere, it's not like I'm kicking them to the curb. I'm not kicking them to the curb. I'm allowing them to go and live a better life. You know what I'm saying? Yo, yeah. I don't know about that, man. I wouldn't crop no dog's ears at that age. I know you say you got his ear clip, but I would reach out to a vet for that type of knowledge or that type of question. Facts, you being responsible and fair, 100%, bro. And that's the biggest thing. Everything is about a responsibility because you're gonna be the one held accountable for everything that you do in your program, everything. You know, and like right now, everybody is fairly under control. Paul sees me with the broom, so he kind of trips out a little bit. Watch. You know, he trips out behind the broom a little bit, but there's no major barking. I got the dogs that get along with each other. I got them outside. I have Kennel, who's, let's see, let me go to here. I got Kennel who's in heat. She's laying in a kennel. I got Victoria who's coming in the heat. Lil Mac is licking on her a lot. So it doesn't pay for me to have her. Y'all, they just waiting to come inside. They rather sit at the freaking gate all night long instead of being around. They done pooed all in the yard. They've been in there all day long. And I'm really just touching up the kennel. There ain't really nothing major. There's a little bit here and there, you know. But as you can see, this is a dirty part of the kennel, you know. No, brother, I don't have puppies for sale. We just dropped the litter in New Jersey. That litter was sold, guys. That litter was sold. I think I had 4 reserved before they were born, and the last one sold like right, I think the day that I announced it. And a lot of people had those reserved. We not really pushy on deposits, so you know we don't really shoot out there and be like, you gotta send a deposit, you gotta send a deposit. We not really that type of kennel. But if you want a puppy, man, I hate to say it, that's kind of like how it's been. You have to reserve it ahead of time. If there's a certain color that you're looking for, we're probably not the kennel. Most people who do invest into our program, how you doing, Miss Annette? Most people that do invest into our kennel, they don't care about a certain color. They want what we have to offer. They want what we've been producing. They want that consistency, and they want an honest breeder. You know, they want somebody who that they know that they can count on. You know. Do you think the COVID breeders will fall off? Things are going back to normal and everything is expensive and government is not giving away free. What? I don't know, man, because think about it. You got to look at it like this. That might have been the investment that people needed to get their foot into the door. And you know what's crazy? I see a lot of people on YouTube that has absolutely nothing to offer. It's just a bunch of people getting on here acting super crazy. I see the same thumbnails. I see the same titles, the same stuff on the thumbnail, like look what happened now. Everything is negative, and people love to gravitate towards that. So I think just the world that we live in today, people love negativity, and most people just want to be entertained. So as long as they're entertained by the foolishness, it's gonna allow a lot of stuff to keep on going. So I don't see anything changing with what's going on right now. If people were in a bad situation, they couldn't really get their money up, and they got that break and they invested properly, I think that's the right thing to do with the money. Now, the bad part about it is I know a lot of people who do mess with the dogs now truly don't have the passion and the love for the dogs. So it's gonna take, I would say, a couple years, to really fall off if you don't have the passion. I mean, you could do it for a year or so. You can get up and running. You can make videos every day. You can talk about the stuff every day. But if that passion isn't there, you're not going to see it for a very longevity. And I'm talking like 5 and 10 years. But just a couple years, they still going to be around, for a while. And that's just how it is, man. What up, Mo Kennels? Because I want to reserve and get one. If you do want to reserve and get one, shoot us a message at 337-257-6990. Shoot us a message. You can call, but if no one answers the phone, then shoot us a message. Let us know what you're looking for. Unfortunately, we can't accommodate everyone, but we do try our best. The next breeding here will be secret and a special stud that we have locked in. And, we don't talk much about other studs. We don't. You guys know we breed our own dogs. But even those who breed their own dogs have to reach out sometime and get another stud that's compatible with their program, or they have the same type of structure that you're even looking to go forward to, or that you already have. And this stud matches us well. Thanks, fam. I'm at work. Say hi to the wife. Happy Mother's Day to her. I'm sure she'll see, or she's watching on live now, so she'll probably chime in or hook you up. Now, I'll definitely let her know, man. I've been subscribed to the channel over 3 years, and everything you produce is fire. Really appreciate it, man. Yo, bro, really appreciate it, man. Hit us up, let us know. So y'all, we trying to move forward and take this thing to another level, y'all. The whole YouTube thing. Look at this, y'all. I'm telling you, they just gonna sit here all night watching this. They gonna sit there waiting on me all night. Now look, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna try to finish clean the kennels. I'm gonna throw them a little food. Let me close this gate. I'm gonna let out Victoria. I'm gonna put them some food in their bowls, just so they can get some food in. Look at Soleil. Chick, what up, big boy? Look, they just waiting to come in the kennel, y'all. That's what they do. Victoria, Bushwick's daughter. Have you considered? No, I have not considered any other breed but the American Bully. It's not a flea market here at Royal Kennels. We breed American Pocket Bullies. We're not really all over the place. I have a specific love for the breed, and that's why we do what we do, man. We not really into all the big, some people just want to be able to have product for everybody. That's not what I'm doing here. Not knocking what anybody else wants to do. That's 100% their business. But I've been doing this for a very, very long time. And, I've worked hard to get myself where I'm at today. And we don't take it lightly. Man, how that pea grabber holding up, man. I'm telling you, dog. I would 100% say go with the pea grabber. I just got 2 more loads. I got 2 more loads that I gotta put down. I've just been so freaking drained, bro. I've been literally drained, just constantly working. I got 2 more loads. After 3 years, I put 2 loads down, And after 3 years now, it's just time for me to add some more. And I'm gonna add some more. But yo, bro, the pea gravel is the answer to your problem. I guarantee it. Make you a nice square, or you can even do the whole yard. I see you got it separated from everything else, bro. You put that pea gravel down, dog, you're gonna love it. It's easy to clean. I pick up the stool easily, bro. Like I got a little rake with like a little tray. I scoop it right into there. I leave the rocks. I might pick up a little bit. I leave the rocks. I throw the poo away, bro. And it's just like that. They pee. It gets wet. It rains. The day that it rains, they're allowed to go right back outside. I'm telling you, bro. You'll love it. You'll really love it. It would help out a lot. No doubt about it. It would help out a lot. So I'm gonna try to get to moving, y'all. I'm gonna say I was gonna let Victoria out. Yeah, but the pea gravel is absolutely amazing. Y'all, we're gonna be breeding Victoria. Victoria is our Bushwick daughter. Not sure of the stud we're gonna use for her, if we're gonna do in-house. I'm thinking about going with Paul Walker. Go with Paul Walker to her. Or even Lil Mac, y'all. Lil Mac will be a great matchup for Victoria. So that's something that we might do. Right now I'm fine tuning the yard. So what I got to do in the fine tuning process, see Paul Walker wants her because she's coming in the heat. In the fine tuning process, right now I'm looking at my dogs and I'm seeing where I can better them and what I got to do to make the necessary steps to better them. Like this is the point now. I have a bully. Any tips? Discipline, bro. Discipline. I mean, that's all I can say. Discipline. Your dog will only do what you allow him to do, and that's point blank. You could try all the little silly schools that they have out there. I mean, I hate to say it like that, but it's ridiculous. Be a man up, discipline them, and get control of your dog. And that's it. And be responsible and don't put them in situations that it'll come to bite you or your dog in the butt. And that's it. There's nothing more, y'all. Like, I'm the alpha of this yard. I'm the man of this house. You have to be that. And I don't play with them. When I'm around, God bless you too. When I'm around, I get their mind right. I love to love on them. I love to let them have fun and be dogs, but at the same time, you got to be the boss of your yard. You got to show the dog that you are alpha, because if you don't, someone will be, and it's gonna either be you or them. And even females, females are the same way. If you don't be the boss of them, they'll do whatever they got to do to be the boss of you, and that's just any dog. That's any dog. And a lot of people these days are into the dogs and never really been into dogs in their life. So they really don't know how to handle them. And, a lot of us who've been in the dog community for a while, we might look at it and be like, well, if you're not into dogs, then you shouldn't have dogs. But you can't look at it like that. You can't look at it that way, because you know what? At some point in time, we all might not have been into them. Coming up as a kid, we didn't know what we was going to do at this point. Although I always had dogs, not everybody is like that. Not everybody is like that. And right now, the way the bully community is going, a lot of people want to mess with these dogs. And in order to protect the breed the best way that we can, we got to give the knowledge to the people who don't have it. It's just what it is. Even the people who we might feel aren't going to do what we think that they're going to do with the dogs, we still have to give the proper knowledge to the people to be able to protect our breed, that we love dearly. So, that's just how I feel about it. Like I always say, you can take what I say for face value or not. I mean, I don't know everything. I don't know everything, but I've been in it long enough. and I have common sense, and that's what a lot of people, lack these days is common sense, whether we accept it or not. And if you think about what you're doing, and you think about what you getting yourself into, you can figure a lot of stuff out just by actually putting your mind to it and getting there to do it. Like when I came in, I just came full force and I did it. You know, the building is cool, man. The building is cool. I've never been a fan of it. I'm definitely not going wood. A lot of people don't know how I got this started, but I had regular kennels just laid out in the backyard, and in a timely manner, I had to get something up, to stop all the noise, stop all the noise from my neighbors, to make it a little more peaceful. So I built this by myself fast. I did. I built it by myself fast, and that's how it has to be done. Is there anything I can get on top of registration I didn't get from my friend? Is there any way I can get my puppy registration papers? I would say no. There's no way to get papers if you didn't get it from your previous owner. You have to get it from the previous owner. And that's it. If you want something legit, it has to come from them. I was actually scared of the dogs as a child, and I wasn't allowed to have them, even though my parents grew up with them. Man, that's crazy. Look, that's a prime example. And now, you're a dog man, and I can honestly say you're a dog man. That's crazy, man. Edgar, what up? That's crazy, bro. And I appreciate you sharing that. I can honestly say, speaking for myself, I see a lot of people today, and I'd be like, dang, they shouldn't have no dogs. But then, out of the same breath, I can easily say I think everyone should have a dog. I think everyone should have a dog. And, it's so important. It's so important in my life. Which I always say I want to get into it a lot more. Yes, it does keep the noise down. Good evening, brother. Yes, it definitely keeps the noise down. It really does. And they still bark. They still have their days. Look, no telling. It takes up to, I think, like freaking up to 12 weeks sometimes. Sometimes it takes even more. What up? Can you give me a call about some info? Shoot me a message, bro. Shoot me a message. Let me know what you need. But any info about dogs, bro, is all over the channel. If you're interested in a puppy or stud service or anything like that, shoot us a message and we'll get back to you, man. The phone rings off the hook. I'm always on the phone with somebody, bro. I honestly, just basic info, I don't really have time for those type of phone calls. But if you shoot me a message, bro, I can get back to you. When should I breed them? I would say breed to your dog's maturity level. Second heat, if you think the dog is mature enough to have puppies, absolutely, man, go for it. You should know how much to feed your puppy. Just being honest, bro. 9-month-old dog, just feed them, bro. Feed them a lot. Let them eat. You should definitely know how much to feed a 9-month-old puppy. The amount you feed is not gonna make it more bullied than it's supposed to be. Have you ever dealt with prolapse on one of your dogs? No, I have not. What breed of dog did you before American Bullies? Man, I had all kind of dogs, man. I've had all kind of dogs. I've had, pit bulls since I was young. I've had Rottweilers. I had a Border Collie. Had a lot of dogs, man. I've always had some type of dog. Anything dealing with like allergies and stuff, I bring the dog to the vet. A lot of those little things, a lot of those little things that a lot of people look for remedies for. Utilize your vet, man. Utilize your vet. You have to have an established vet, bro. It's so important, man. The vet can answer all your questions. It's gonna cost a little bit more, But utilize the vet for all that stuff. I know nowadays, people are quick to run to the internet for certain information. But I'm gonna tell you, if you really want the best out of your dog, go to a vet and talk to them. Get the knowledge that you need about your animal through them, and then you can like utilize the knowledge that you get. A lot of stuff that I have and that I've learned, I get it from the vet. I can't take that shortcut and reaching out to somebody for another opinion that I can get on Google. And that's just being 100%. Go to the vet, let the vet actually test what's wrong with your dog. We can all say it's allergies, but we don't know, we guessing. I could look at something and I could say, okay, I've seen that on a dog before, that's allergies. I could say that, but until you actually find out what your dog is allergic to, then how are you going to treat the problem? I can get you a Band-Aid. I can say, hey, do this. It's going to help. But until you stop that problem, you don't know 100% what it is. Reach out to your vet, get your dog tested, figure out what it is that's actually causing the allergic reaction, and then you can fix it. But until then, you won't be able to fix it. Try to get these comments so I can see them. All right, female under Boudreaux. All right, my boy, 2 months old. Definitely a stubborn bully. Yeah. No, I don't make the collars at this time. We do have t-shirts. You can go on the Teespring link at the bottom of every single video that we have, and you can order a t-shirt. If there's a specific kind, then shoot a message to the work phone, and someone will be able to direct you right to how you'll be able to get one. At what age is your American Bully? 12 months. I start breeding the male at 12 months. Ear cropping, man. Ear cropping, I would say you want to get it taken care of before 16 weeks of age, bro. After 16 weeks, it's I'm not saying that it can't happen, but after 16 weeks, that's pretty old to get your dog's ears done. Make sure you get it done as young as possible. Definitely as young as possible. I'm breeding now. That's what's up, man. Salute. Yo, really appreciate the love, man. Any feeding tips, kibble raw? I always recommend raw. I go back and forth feeding the raw and kibble, man. I do it as I can. Right now, the dogs are eating kibble. Next week, they could be eating raw and kibble. I have nothing special, no special plan that I do. I've made plenty of videos on the raw mix that I use. I make it myself. And I go back and forth. When I do make the mix, I add it to them with the kibble. Sometimes I give it to them straight raw, but I always incorporate kibble back and forth because you just never know how things go. I might not be able to always give them raw. And I'm gonna tell y'all, one thing about Royal Kennels is if the whole thing shuts down tomorrow, I'm gonna still have these dogs. I'm not the kind of guy that says, I'm out of the dog movement this week. I'm not that guy. I'm going to be doing this for the rest of my life. So I'm going to feed what I can, always. I'm going to do my best to take care of them to the best of my ability. But you're not going to see my thumbnails one week saying, all dogs for sale, or I quit, or look what happened now. Why me? I'm not that kind of guy. I'm 1,000, and I'm going to always be 1,000. If I rock with you, I rock with you. If I don't, I don't. If YouTube falls off tomorrow, I'm going to still be breeding dogs. If the American Bully movement is not as popular tomorrow, I'm going to be the guy that's going to still have them. You know what I'm saying? You keeping the dogs cool in the summer? Well, I keep the dogs cool in the summer with a lot of ventilation. I have an air condition that runs 24/7. The air condition never stops. Y'all watching her. Look at her. Victoria. She's tearing up that face towel. messing with the dogs, tearing it up. Look, my birthday is today. Can you get a happy birthday from the Chargers fan? Man, I don't know how to say your name, dog. Um, Aziz. Happy birthday, Aziz. My birthday was 2 days ago, man. I know how it is to have a birthday, bro. Much love. Aziz Exotics. Shout out to you, man. Y'all hit the like button. He taking everybody on. Yo, bro. J Love Guns, I appreciate the love, man. Chicago, what it do? The pups start at 4,000. 4,000 on up. Um, it's all animal. 100, man. You get out females to help discipline other bullies, like and biting. Man, that's a pretty good question. You know, the dogs do pick up on a lot of dogs. I I don't have alpha females. I don't, bro, because I am alpha. I'm alpha 100%. And we do got grandma. When I ain't around, she does take the role, but I never allow her to even feel like she's alpha because I can't have that. I can't have that at all. Yo, what up, Cole? What up, my brother? Memphis, Tennessee, Royal Kennels in the house. You know, and you know, some people may think that I'm saying that wrong, but I try to make sure that she always understands that I'm here and she can't take that kind of control whenever I'm gone. She really can't. I can't have that. I really can't. But her motherly and grandmotherly instincts always has her training and teaching things, and a lot of the other dogs automatically grow up looking up to her because she is a very strong dog. But they get the same from their mom, they get the same from older dogs. Like you can see right now, you know, right now I'm gonna show you. You got daughter, mom, dad, and little cousin. You know, I got Victoria who's free. I got Soleil right here and Soleil's son. And you know, right there is a prime example that I have to keep them all divided, you know, to my responsibility. Like I was saying earlier, if if I allowed that dog to be alpha, then I would have to have her in a situation where I know she can keep up and watch, and I don't allow her to be in that. Everybody knows I'm in charge all the time, you know, and I want them to feel like that whenever I'm gone. Honestly, it's not that type of dog. This is it's domesticated. You know, it is. It's a man. Appreciate it, Cole. Man, appreciate it. You know, I know a lot of people is like, man, you know, the dogs at the wild and the wolf and all that crazy stuff. But that's we way past that. We are, bro. We way past that, and it just is what it is. You know, not saying that that's not where it should be, you know, or whatever. It's all in everybody's own opinion. But over here, how we run it is different. I mean, you see what it is. It's a breeding camp, you know, and we breed the dogs for you guys to be able to do whatever you want with your dog. You know what I'm saying? If you wanted to live in the wild or you wanted to go back to its roots, then you do the best of your ability to give it that type of lifestyle. But here, I mean, look what it is. What you see is 100% what you get. You know what I'm saying? So I don't follow all those guidelines of this. I do it 100% how I want to do it. I don't get guidelines. I don't get nothing from the bully community. I do it 100% how I want to do it because I gotta run this. You know, female gator, man. Any tips on starting? I have a blue brindle bully male, female gator. I'm making something different. Any tips? So, based off what you just told me, man, I don't have any tips for that. I'm gonna be 100% honest. I don't have any tips on that. And I would say if you have the proper registration that you need off both of those dogs, you know where they came from, you know the lineage of those dogs, you know what they're capable of producing, what the grandmother, the great grandmother, the mom and the dad have produced in the past, then you actually prepare to breed what you just told me. But based off what you see, I know nothing about those dogs. I've never even heard that before. And I can't give you any advice on breeding those dogs. I can't. And that's me being honest. If anybody else can help them, y'all, but give them your best shot. You know what I'm saying? So the bloodlines that I have used, as we all know, in the bully community and the bully breed itself, I started out with Golden Line. Golden Line was an established line. I started out with West Coast Gotti Line, an established line, and I incorporated Razor's Edge in there. So basically what I did, I took the Razor's Edge and the old Gotti Line mix. I brought it together and I created, a dog closer to my vision. And then I took some Elite Edge, some of the newer Edge blood, and incorporated it into the older blood that I have. And now I've incorporated a little muscle tone. I have no specific lines that yes, you are 100% right. Blue Brindle is a color. It's not a bloodline. 100% correct. So I incorporated. I have no lines that I 100% stay away from, because unless it's 20 years of establishment, basically it's the wheel is already invented. Yep. Just trying to make it better to the standard. I mean, that's pretty much it, man. That's pretty much it. And I breed for characteristics more than actual lines, because I see the lines. It's just a whole bunch of dogs being bred. It's nothing super established out there. It's not. Even the breeders who've been breeding for a super long time, there's other dogs being incorporated. Once you incorporate other dogs, just being honest, you're no longer line breeding. You're just taking what you've established and bringing it to another dog. Another dog that either has a decent pattern behind it, or a scatterbred dog that's super nice. What Lil Max Stuffy is 3,000. Museum love the channel, or both dogs love the structure. Really appreciate the love, y'all. Yeah, most definitely a color. And right here, the wheel is already invented, just trying to make it better to the standards. I mean, that's all you could do, man. And then as you start your own thing, you can do what you feel other people should have done, to create your own line, and then you can name it. But it takes years, y'all, and I couldn't do it here. I'm doing it now. I am doing it, and I ain't there yet. But I also have other kennels. I got New Jersey kennel that's helping me. I got Tennessee that's gonna help me. I got Texas that's helping me. So it takes more than just one building and a few dogs to get to that point. It really does. Yeah. Can you sell your pup for any price? 100% you can. You can sell your dogs for whatever you want to sell them for. Just if they don't sell, be prepared to keep them. But I would say you shouldn't breed if you can't keep all the puppies anyways. I picked up a pup from this a boy bred champion, female XL puppy. Have shirt champ shot. I love dog lovers. 100%, man. Help me every day start my own kennels, breeding bull terriers. Consistency based off of frames, champion Brazil. You're not watching the fight tonight? Yeah, I'll probably tune into the fight a little bit later. I had some business to take care of in the kennel, so I came in here and did it. Yep, I will probably catch the fight, and if I don't catch it while the fight's going on, I always watch them later. Big boxing fan. That's kind of like what I do. I just had a lot going on today. Been super busy. I've been super drained. Coming off of a work hitch, it's always hard. There's so much to do around the crib. Sometimes it even gets it just like you get emotionally drained. Looking at everything. We got Mother's Day tomorrow. So I'm just mentally getting prepared. Such as you who put thoughts into the breed, man. I appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. And I think that's what you're supposed to do, man. You got to put thoughts in your breedings because if not, man, I mean, at some point you're gonna look at the dogs you're producing and you're like, damn, this is not what's it. I'm telling y'all, I got something that I'm working on right now that I have to fine tune in my dogs, bro. I'm seeing it, and it's becoming a pattern, and I have to fix it. 100%, I have to fix it. I'm not a nation breeder in Canada, bro. So doing a repeat Denzel Sonnington. Cool. Yep, that's what's up. And man, that's it, bro. I'm just a dog lover, bro. I'm a dog lover. The dogs are amazing. The dogs are amazing. And I can't wait till we get on the property that we have and put them on the property so they could just run, bro, and be free and live a good life, run in and out the pond, man. I can't wait for that, man. Nope, the grind doesn't stop. But look, I'm a log off, man. I hope you guys have an amazing night. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers tomorrow. I hope you have a wonderful day. Everybody, thank you guys for tuning in, man. I really enjoyed it. As always, have a great night. Send your wife, I surely will. Have a great night, and God bless y'all.